My mom called me her biggest regret at dinner. She laughed like it was a joke. Nobody else was laughing. My fork rose halfway to my mouth while my sister Ren and my dad just stared at their plates in uncomfortable silence. What? I finally managed to say after what felt like forever. Mom waved her hand dismissively like she was swatting away a fly. Oh, come on, I'm just kidding. You know I love you. You're just so sensitive lately. She turned to my dad. Isn't she sensitive lately? Dad did not answer. He never answered when mom got like this. I was 23 years old and home for Thanksgiving for the first time in 2 years. 2 years of avoiding exactly this moment. 2 years of keeping my distance from my own mental health and sanity. I'm not being sensitive. You literally just said I was your biggest regret. I said you were my biggest regret in terms of how much I worried about you, because you were such a difficult child growing up. It was a compliment, really. It was not a compliment. Nothing she said to me was ever a compliment. When I graduated valedictorian, she said she was surprised I did not mess it up somehow. When I got into my dream college, she asked if they had made a mistake on my application. When I landed my first real job, she told everyone I just got lucky because the economy was good that year. Ren was different though. Ren was perfect. Ren could burn down the entire house and mom would find a way to say she was being creative and expressing herself. I looked at my sister now and she would not meet my eyes. She knew exactly what was happening because she had witnessed it our entire lives growing up. Remember when you were 12 and you wanted to quit piano? Mom was laughing again, addressing the table like we were an audience for her performance. She threw such a tantrum. I told her she'd regret quitting. I quit because my piano teacher was inappropriate with me and you didn't believe me. The table went dead silent. Even the sounds from the kitchen seemed to stop completely. Mom's smile flickered like a broken light bulb. That's not what happened. You were being dramatic like always. He was arrested 3 years later for the same thing with another student. It was in the local news. Dad's head snapped up from his plate. What? I told you both when I was 12 years old. You said I was making it up for attention. You made me keep going to lessons for another 6 months after I told you what he did to me. Mom's face was turning red with either embarrassment or anger. I don't remember it that way at all. You're twisting things around to make me look bad. I have the police report from when he was arrested. I requested it last year. I could have been one of the witnesses, but you convinced me I was lying to myself about what happened. Ren finally spoke up from across the table. Mom, I remember that too. Mom turned on her like a snake striking at its prey. Don't you start. You were too young to remember anything. I was 10. I remember everything. I remember her crying and you telling her to stop being dramatic. I remember you making her practice in his studio alone after she begged you not to make her go back there. Dad was staring at Mom like seeing her for the first time in 30 years of marriage. Is that true? Mom stood up so fast her chair scraped loudly against the floor. I'm not going to sit here and be attacked in my own home during Thanksgiving dinner. Nobody's attacking you, I said quietly. I just asked you not to call me a regret. You are my biggest regret. There, I said it for real this time. Before you were born, your father and I were happy. We traveled. We had freedom. Then you came along and everything got hard and exhausting and complicated. So yes, regret. She stormed out of the dining room and slammed the bedroom door behind her. Dad was crying silently. I had never seen him cry before in my entire life. I didn't know, he whispered, about the piano teacher. She told me you were fine and changed your mind. You trusted her over me. I'm so sorry. Ren grabbed my hand across the table and squeezed hard. I should have said something sooner. I was scared of her too. I flew home the next morning without saying goodbye to her. Dad calls me every Sunday now. He left her 2 months after that dinner and filed for divorce.